Today I want to talk about briefly about not giving up hope, especially if you've tried a lot of different health approaches. So, if you do like this video, drop a like and let's just dive in. So, let's say you've tried therapy. Let's say you've tried counseling, nutrition, all the diet programs under the sun, juices, cleanses, personal trainers, gym programs, blah, 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 blah. And your health is still out of control. You're still you're still you're going crazy because nothing seems to work. How can you have hope if this describes you? Well, first, let's blame it on healthism. If you want to see another video about healthism, you can click here. Basically, healthism is this overly simplistic approach that says willpower is the answer. You just got to try hard. And in a nutshell, when you take an approach that is overly simplistic, it doesn't work. It's like having a stool with only one leg and the stool falls down. So let's say you did therapy. Now, this happened to me too. I did counseling and we talked a lot about depression and anxiety, but we didn't ever mention food. And so I'd go back to overeating because I didn't know about deprivation or cues or anything like that. And so I thought therapy didn't work. I thought counseling didn't work. I did this with nutrition, got the meal plan, but we never talked about the cues. We never talked about the emotions. Fell down. I did this with exercise. I did this with all these different approaches. I tried one single approach, emotions, food, etc., 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 and they all fall down by themselves. And in my opinion, a lot of this is because healthism encourages a overly simplistic view of health. And so what probably has happened is that you've tried a lot of different things, but you haven't been able to put them all together and have a stool. You've got all the legs of the stool, but you haven't put them all together. And most likely too, you've got some dieting beliefs in there. You've got some legs of the stool that are a little bit shorter, right? You got some legs that are a little bit malformed. And so not only do you maybe not have combined all the pieces, but maybe a leg is short. And so basically, if you've tried everything, be willing to listen to the message of Eating Enlightenment, quite frankly. Self-promotion. I think Eating Enlightenment here, we get the mental, the emotional, the nutritional, the spiritual, and I think we avoid a lot of the traps like dieting and weight loss. And basically, you can combine what works. If you can synthesize what works, then I feel that you really can put all the pieces together and to heal and to overcome this struggle with food. I have oftentimes, a lot of times when I work with people, they'll say, yeah, I learned this before, but I never learned it together. And I think like that's sort of my role here as a therapist or coach at Eating Enlightenment, is to help you put together the puzzle pieces. Like, you have the puzzle pieces in front of you. Don't get me wrong. It's not that all the work you've done in the past is invalid, because it's not. It's not. But what needs to be done is for you to synthesize these all together. And so that's sort of my articulation of why you may have tried everything in the past that hasn't worked. It's not that the past is bad, but just need to bring it all together. So that is my video, and hope you enjoy. If you like this video, drop a like, it really helps. Thanks again.